Tell me about a normal life. Tell me about
Ah.
times that were better for you that you remember.
All right, first I got a question for you. Can you fuzz out my face if you ever put this on national TV?
It won't go on national TV.
Okay, fine. uh,
What's normal for you? What do you remember?
well, for one, this has to be explained so that people will understand my idea of normality. I'm gay. So for me, normal was when I had a relationship for 3 years with one person, and it was a very happy 3 years. Yes, he was male, and it ended amicably. He went his way, I went mine. Unfortunately, my way was not the yellow brick roadway. So he said we should do our own thing. So I says, okay, fine. And we went our separate ways. I ended up on the street for a while. Then I got an apartment again, while being 2 or 3 years. Actually, no, about 8 months. Then I got an apartment again, got a significant other. That went awry. And I've kind of been on and off the streets for the last 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. The last year here in the Soo, I've spent some time on the street. I spent the majority of my time indoors. Had my own place for a while, shared a place a couple of times, and my own place worked out better. Sharing a place is not always a good thing, especially when you have someone who has been told by a doctor that he's a nice guy when he's stoned, but when he's not, he's an asshole. So, yeah, I use marijuana. I use marijuana for medicinal purposes. If I wasn't stoned, you'd never met me because I knew you were walking by and you didn't even see me when you came around the corner. If I hadn't been stoned, I'd have just sat here and not said boo. Had you noticed me, I would have done everything in my power to shoo you away. For me, the marijuana is my lithium for my bipolar, and my other lithium for my mood swings, because the mood swings are what worries me the most, because when I get into one of my mood swing states, ergo here I sit broken hearted, paid a dime, and you know the rest. Life just gets screwy for me because I don't really. I'm like my dad in one way, but not in another. I don't mind asking for directions when I'm lost, but asking for help when trying to deal with government issues, authority issues, unless I'm stoned, it's impossible.
You mentioned to me earlier that you have a vision that if you had unlimited resources, there's something that you would like to do.
My goal is to open up either a drop-in center or a shelter where people can come to and feel safe. A lot of times when people go to shelters, they feel intimidated. by some of the staff, just by their characteristic or whatever. A lot of times it's not intentional, but the people feel intimidated. I want a place where people can go and not feel intimidated, not feel threatened in any way, shape, or form, where they can come during the day, get a nice meal if need be, come in the evening or afternoon, get a nice meal. If you have the inability to keep your personal hygiene up, well, there's someone there that's going to come to you and say, hey, buddy, come on, let's go talk over here. And then they help you build up a regimen of bringing your laundry in on a weekly basis, you doing your laundry. They have someone that'll help you say, hey, you look like you're losing weight. Do you want to be losing weight? No. How come you're losing weight? Because you're not cooking properly? Well, here, we have someone here that'll help you to cook this stuff, and we'll help you get it home so that you have it in your fridge, in the freezer, and you have the appropriate necessities. For someone that needs help dressing themselves. I'm not saying it's happened. I've seen some cases here, but for the most part, nowadays it's a fashion statement. I want a shelter where if someone feels bullied, they can come in and say, well, hey, I just need someone to talk to because I feel like this guy at the mall is just being a jackass or whatever. And I just need someone to talk to. If they need someone to help them get on medication, I'll make sure that there's someone there to make sure to help them get on medication. I hope to be able to make sure that there's a doctor on site, and a psychiatrist, and a psychologist, and a pediatrician, and a podiatrist, and all the appropriate medical people. But I want a place where the sign over the door says home. Because when people are going or coming to, people are going to look at them with a really comfortable look on their face saying, I'm going home. And people are going to think, oh, he's going to his apartment. But he's not going to his apartment. He's coming home. Because at home, you got someone there that's like a mom, you got someone there that's like a dad, you got a doctor, you got a nurse, you got all the people. A shelter with rehab or detox facilities, some place for everybody to look forward to coming to. And some place they kind of, oh God, it's closing, I don't want to go home. And not in a bad way, but like, I really like being here. A place where people are going to be laughing a lot. People are going to be smiling.
Would you feel like Christmas in a place like that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because believe me, I would make sure that everybody, when they walked in my door, or when they got up out of their shelter bed, I'd make sure that they were like kids. And you could see that oh, look in their face. And I'd pray and hope to God that I could see that look every morning, where people would enjoy getting out of bed, because even in the spring, summer, or fall, or winter, there'd be some kind of work program available to them.